Bushcraft knives are not just tools, they are survival partners. When you are carving wood, building shelter, processing firewood, or spending long days outdoors, your knife must be reliable, tough, and comfortable. Condor is one of the few brands that consistently delivers real bushcraft performance at budget-friendly prices. In this video, we are counting down the top 10 Condor Bushcraft knives under $100 and answering one honest question for each blade. Is it actually worth buying? Or should you skip it? All knives are judged on real outdoor use, carving control, batoning strength, grip comfort, and overall value. Stay until the end, because the number one pick may surprise you. Number 10. Condor Terasaur Knife. The Condor Terasaur is often seen as Condor's most beginner-friendly bushcraft knife. But that does not mean it is weak or disposable. Designed by Joe Flowers, this knife focuses on simplicity, safety, and usability for new bushcrafters and campers. The blade is made from high-carbon steel and features a Scandinavian-style grind, which is excellent for controlled wood carving. Feather sticks, notches, and basic camp tasks feel easy and predictable with this blade. The edge geometry encourages learning proper technique instead of forcing the knife through the wood. One of the strongest features of the Terasaur is its handle. It is made from a durable polypropylene material that feels secure even in wet or muddy conditions. During extended carving sessions, the handle remains comfortable and minimizes hand fatigue, which is important for beginners who are still developing grip control. In batoning tests, the Terasaur performs well on small to medium-sized wood. It is not designed for heavy log splitting, but it handles realistic bushcraft fire prep without damage or edge rolling. The blade thickness is moderate, offering a good balance between strength and control. The sheath is lightweight and practical, with multiple carry options. It holds the knife securely and is suitable for hiking, camping, and teaching environments. Is it worth buying? If you are a beginner or want a safe, affordable knife for learning bushcraft skills, the Condor Terasaur is absolutely worth it. It is not built for extreme abuse, which is why it sits at number 10. But for controlled outdoor use, it delivers excellent value under $100. Number 9. Condor Primitive Bush Knife. The Condor Primitive Bush Knife is designed for users who appreciate traditional bushcraft aesthetics combined with practical performance. This knife feels more rugged and old school compared to entry-level models. The blade is forged from high-carbon steel with a convex-style grind, which gives it strong durability during chopping and batoning. While it is not a dedicated chopper, it performs well when processing thicker branches and splitting firewood. Carving performance is decent, though not as precise as thinner Scandinavian grinds. The blade favors strength over finesse, making it better suited for rough bushcraft tasks rather than fine woodworking. The handle is made from hardwood and shaped ergonomically to fill the hand. It feels solid and natural, but in wet conditions, it can become slightly slippery compared to modern rubberized handles. Gloves help significantly during extended use. During real outdoor testing, the Primitive Bush Knife shines in camp building tasks. Shelter stakes, firewood processing, and general camp chores feel confident and controlled. The knife feels durable and trustworthy, even when pushed harder than lighter bushcraft knives. The leather sheath adds to the traditional feel and provides reliable carry, although it is bulkier than modern polymer sheaths. Is it worth buying? This knife is worth buying if you value durability and traditional design over lightweight performance. It is not the best for beginners or fine carving, but for users who want a rugged bushcraft knife under $100, it earns its place at number 9. Number 8. Condor Bushlore Knife. The Condor Bushlore knife is one of the best-known budget bushcraft blades, and at number 8, it proves that good design and reliable performance don't have to cost a fortune. Right from the first moment you pick it up, you can tell Condor put real thought into balancing traditional bushcraft utility with a price point under $100. This knife isn't fancy, and it doesn't make wild claims. It simply delivers dependable functionality in real outdoor situations. In real-world testing, the Bushlore's blade immediately impressed with its ability to carve wood with precision. The Scandinavian grind allows the edge to bite into wood in a controlled way, which is essential when creating feather sticks, notches, or stakes for shelter. Whether you're a beginner learning proper knife technique or an experienced bushcrafter trying different tasks, the way the blade engages would just feel smooth and predictable. When it comes to batoning, the process of splitting medium-sized logs, the Bushlore holds its own. While it isn't a hatchet or a machete replacement, this knife handles moderate batoning tasks well without twisting or showing edge instability. The carbon steel in the budget Condor build is tough, forgiving, and easy to sharpen in the field if needed. That combination, performance without demanding constant maintenance, is exactly what makes it a favorite among outdoor enthusiasts. The handle on the Bushlore is crafted from hardwood, giving it that classic, timeless bushcraft aesthetic. While hardwood handles aren't as grippy as modern rubberized materials, they provide a secure and comfortable hold, especially once you get used to them. A sturdy leather design with a simple belt loop, the sheath keeps the knife secure but accessible. Over long carving sessions, hand fatigue remains surprisingly low, and the familiar feel of wood actually helps when your hands are wet or cold. A common reality in real survival situations. The sheath is another aspect that Condor executed well. Some modern tactical knives overcomplicate their carry systems, but the Bushlore keeps it practical. Easy access without unnecessary bells and whistles. Is the Condor Bushlore worth buying? For anyone looking for a versatile, reliable, and affordable bushcraft knife under $100, the answer is yes. It won't replace heavyweight survival knives when brute force is needed, but it doesn't pretend to. Instead, it shines at what most outdoorsmen actually need most: carving, camp prep, and general woodcraft tasks. That combination of real utility and affordability earns it the number 8 spot on this list. Number 7. Condor Terasaur Knife. The Condor Terasaur knife earns the number 7 position because it represents one of the most beginner-friendly bushcraft designs available under $100, yet still offers surprisingly solid outdoor performance for real survival use. While some bushcraft knives aim to impress with tactical aesthetics or advanced materials, the Terasaur instead focuses on simplicity, safety, and real user-centered design. And that's exactly why it deserves attention. From its unique ergonomic handle to its approachable blade shape, the Terasaur feels reassuring in hand. Students of bushcraft and survival instructors alike often recommend this type of knife because it encourages proper knife control without intimidation. The blade is shaped to facilitate natural cuts rather than brute force, making it perfect for tasks like wood carving, notching sticks, shaping tent pegs, and preparing kindling. For learning proper bushcraft technique or for light camp tasks, its performance is actually quite impressive for the price. One of the special features of the Terasaur is the way the handle wraps around the blade, promoting a secure grip that's hard to lose even in wet or slippery conditions. In real outdoor conditions, grip confidence is half the battle, especially if your hands are cold or fatigued after a long day of hiking or camping. The design also helps distribute pressure evenly across the hand, which reduces fatigue during extended use. During wood carving tests, the Terasaur demonstrated excellent control. Feather sticks came out clean and effortless, and notches for traps or shelters could be shaped with minimal effort. While the blade is not aggressive enough for heavy chopping or splitting large logs, it handles practical camp tasks with ease. Batoning tests confirm what most bushcraft experts expect from a knife in this category. It's capable of splitting medium firewood, but should not be overworked. Pushing it beyond realistic bushcraft use starts to expose its limitations. But that's not a flaw. It's simply a matter of using the right tool for the task. The Terasaur's strength lies in balanced performance rather than brute strength. The sheath that comes with the Terasaur is simple, effective, and reliable. Made for secure carry on a belt or pack, it keeps the knife accessible without unnecessary bulk. So is the Condor Terasaur worth buying under $100? Absolutely, especially for beginners or anyone who wants a practical, easy-to-use bushcraft knife that performs reliably in real outdoor scenarios. Its design encourages good technique, its blade is versatile, and its overall performance delivers excellent value. Number 6. Condor Woodlaw Knife. That's why it earns the number 7 spot on our list. At number 6, the Condor Woodlaw knife enters the ranking as one of the most capable multi-purpose bushcraft knives under $100. Unlike entry-level or minimalist designs, the Woodlaw strikes a solid balance between strength, control, and versatility, making it a favorite among outdoor enthusiasts who want a single blade that can handle a wider variety of survival tasks. One of the first things you notice about the Woodlaw is the blade profile. It offers a slightly broader shape than most traditional bushcraft knives, which immediately translates to a more confident feel when performing both heavy and fine tasks. During wood carving tests, this blade demonstrated excellent control. Whether you're shaping feather sticks, carving tent stakes, or notching wood for traps or shelter, the blade geometry allows smooth, predictable cuts that instill confidence. But the Woodlaw doesn't stop at carving. Its construction allows medium batoning and camp prep tasks with minimal worry. The blade thickness and steel strength handles splitting moderate logs without roll or noticeable edge compromise. This capacity makes it a practical choice for users who plan to rely on their knife for a broader range of wilderness functions rather than only light camp tasks. In fire preparation scenarios, the Woodlaw performed particularly well. Its spine produced consistent sparks when struck with a ferro rod, and its edge geometry allowed for clean tinder and feather stick production. That kind of reliability can make a big difference in real survival contexts, where fire equals warmth, safety, and the ability to cook. Comfort is another strong point for the Woodlaw. The handle design offers a secure grip and ergonomic feel, even during extended use, whether you're wearing gloves or working with bare hands. The handle feels natural and doesn't fatigue quickly, an essential trait for long days outdoors. This kind of comfort keeps your focus on the task at hand instead of on adjusting your grip or worrying about slipping. The sheath is well made and practical, offering secure carry without unnecessary bulk. It rides comfortably on a belt or pack, and its retention is reliable without being difficult to remove. So is the Condor Woodlaw worth buying under $100? For users who want a versatile, more robust bushcraft knife that can handle both precision tasks and more demanding wood processing, the answer is a confident yes. It's strong where it needs to be, precise where it matters, and overall delivers excellent real value, which earns it the number 6 spot on this list. Number 5. Condor Swamp Romper. At number 5, we have the Condor Swamp Romper, a knife that lives up to its name in terms of rugged outdoor capability. While many bushcraft knives under $100 are designed primarily for carving and light camp tasks, the Swamp Romper takes a slightly more aggressive approach, without crossing over into specialized survival territory where strength comes at the cost of control. The blade itself is noticeably thicker and heavier compared to most other bushcraft knives in this price range. That thickness translates into impressive performance when processing thicker wood, making shelter components, and tackling tasks that require more robust cutting ability. During batoning tests, the Swamp Romper confidently split medium-sized logs and branches without blade roll or instability. While it's not a replacement for a hatchet or machete, it holds its own in scenarios where durability trumps charisma. But strength is only half the picture. Control matters just as much, and this blade doesn't neglect that. The profile and grind make detailed carving tasks intuitive and stable. Feather sticks, stakes for trap lines, and small notches came out clean and consistent during testing. This dual capability makes the Swamp Romper a true workhorse rather than a one-trick blade. Comfort and grip are also important parts of the experience. The handle design provides a secure, ergonomic grip that remains reliable even in wet or cold conditions. When working for extended periods, hand fatigue remained minimal and control over the blade stayed strong. This is especially important during survival use, where your knife might see hours of continuous work as you build shelter, process wood, or prepare food. Fire preparation was another area where the Swamp Romper performed admirably. The spine generated consistent sparks with a ferro rod, and its blade geometry allowed efficient production of tinder and feather material, essential skills for establishing and maintaining fire in real outdoor conditions. The included sheath is sturdy and practical, providing secure retention and ease of access. It's not flashy, but it does exactly what it needs to do without unnecessary bulk or complexity. So, is the Condor Swamp Romper worth buying under $100? For users who want a rugged, more aggressive bushcraft blade that can handle heavier wood processing while still performing carving and camp tasks proficiently, the answer is a clear yes. It's a balanced tool that delivers toughness and precision, earning it the number 5 position on this list. Number 4. Condor Kephart Knife. At number 4, we have the Condor Kephart Knife, a design rooted in classic bushcraft history and still highly relevant for modern survival use. Inspired by Horace Kephart's legendary outdoor knife philosophy, this blade focuses on efficiency, balance, and practical performance rather than brute force or flashy design. That timeless approach is exactly why it ranks so high on this list. In real-world bushcraft testing, the Condor Kephart immediately stood out for its cutting efficiency. The blade profile allows smooth, flowing cuts that excel in wood carving, food preparation, and general camp tasks. Feather sticks were easy to produce, and controlled carving felt natural, even during long sessions. This knife encourages proper technique, rewarding good form with clean, accurate results. While the Kephart is not designed for extreme batoning or heavy chopping, it performs very well within realistic bushcraft limits. Medium-sized firewood could be split carefully without stressing the blade, and the knife remains stable throughout the process. The steel shows good toughness and holds an edge well, which is critical when sharpening tools in the wilderness is limited. One of the biggest advantages of the Kephart design is balance. The knife feels neutral in hand, allowing precise control without fighting the blade's weight. This balance makes it particularly effective for long-term camp use, where comfort and consistency matter more than raw power. Hand fatigue stayed minimal during extended testing, even when switching between carving, food prep, and fire prep tasks. Grip comfort is solid, with a handle that fills the hand naturally and supports multiple grip positions. Whether choking up for detail work or gripping firmly for stronger cuts, the knife felt secure and predictable. In wet or cold conditions, grip confidence remained reliable, an essential trait for real survival environments. Fire preparation was another strong area. The spine produced consistent sparks when paired with a ferro rod, and the blade geometry allowed clean tinder preparation. These small but critical details add up when conditions are harsh and fire becomes essential for warmth and safety. The sheath completes the package with a simple, durable design that keeps the knife accessible and secure. No unnecessary features, just reliable carry. So, is the Condor Kephart worth buying under $100? Absolutely. For bushcrafters who value precision, balance, and traditional efficiency, this knife delivers exceptional performance where it matters most. That timeless practicality earns it the number 4 spot. Number 3. Condor Primitive Bush Knife. At number 3, the Condor Primitive Bush Knife brings a slightly different personality to the list. One that leans toward rugged, old-school survival capability. This knife is designed for users who want a blade that feels capable of enduring hard use while still performing classic bushcraft tasks effectively. From the first cut, the primitive bush knife feels solid and confident. The thicker blade and robust construction inspire trust, especially when tackling tougher tasks like shelter building or heavier wood processing during batoning tests. This knife split medium-sized logs with ease, maintaining stability and edge integrity throughout repeated impacts. Despite its strength-focused design, the knife doesn't sacrifice control. Carving tests showed that it can still handle fine tasks like feather sticks, notch carving, and stake shaping with reasonable precision. While it's not as delicate as lighter bushcraft blades, it remains versatile enough to cover most camp and survival needs. The handle design emphasizes durability and comfort. It offers a secure grip that works well with gloves or bare hands, and the knife remained comfortable even during long work sessions. Grip security in wet conditions was reliable, which is critical when working near water or in rainy environments. One of the standout features of the primitive bush knife is its reliability mindset. This is a blade that encourages confidence. The feeling that it can handle mistakes, tough materials, and unpredictable tasks without failing. That psychological factor matters more than many people realize when survival situations demand focus and efficiency. Fire preparation performance was strong. The spine worked well with a ferro rod, producing dependable sparks, and the blade geometry allowed quick production of kindling and feather material. The knife felt like a true companion tool rather than a specialized cutter. The sheath complements the knife's rugged nature, providing secure retention and practical carry. It's designed for field use, not display. So, is the Condor primitive bush knife worth buying under $100? Yes, especially for users who prioritize durability and confidence over ultralight design. Its balance of strength and versatility earns it the number 3 position on this list. Number 2. Condor Bushlore Camp Knife. At number 2, the Condor Bushlore Camp Knife steps in as one of the most well-rounded bushcraft knives available under $100. This knife takes everything that made the original Bushlore popular and scales it slightly toward more demanding outdoor use, making it a favorite among experienced bushcrafters. In real survival testing, the Bushlore Camp Knife excelled across nearly every category. Its blade geometry offers excellent carving control while still being robust enough for batoning and shelter construction. Feather sticks came out clean and consistent, and notching tasks felt intuitive and controlled. The thicker blade compared to standard bushcraft knives gives it extra confidence during wood splitting. Medium-sized logs could be processed without concern, and the blade showed no signs of instability or edge damage. This makes it a strong candidate for users who want one knife to handle both precision and moderate heavy-duty tasks. Fire prep was smooth and reliable. The spine produced strong sparks with a ferro rod, and the blade's cutting ability made tinder preparation fast and effective. These details reinforce the knife's suitability for real survival situations rather than controlled demonstrations. The sheath is durable and practical, offering secure carry and easy access. It doesn't overcomplicate things, which is exactly what you want in the field. So why isn't this knife number 1? Simply because Condor offers one model that edges it out slightly in overall versatility and balance. Still, the Bushlore Camp Knife is an excellent survival companion, earning it the number to spot with confidence. Number 1. Condor Bushcraft Basic. At number 1, the Condor Bushcraft Basic earns the top position as the best Condor Bushcraft knife under $100 for real survival use. This knife represents the perfect balance of strength, control, comfort, and affordability, without unnecessary complexity. From carving to batoning, fire prep to camp chores, The Bushcraft Basic performed consistently well across all tests. Its blade geometry allows controlled, precise cuts while maintaining enough thickness and strength for demanding tasks. Feather sticks, shelter notches, and firewood prep all felt natural and efficient. Batoning performance was particularly impressive for a knife in this price range. Medium-sized logs split cleanly, and the blade remained stable and durable. This reliability makes it suitable for users who want one knife to handle most wilderness tasks confidently. Grip comfort is outstanding. The handle feels natural in hand, reduces fatigue during long sessions, and remains secure in wet or cold conditions. This level of comfort is often overlooked but becomes critical during extended outdoor use. Fire prep performance was excellent, with the spine producing consistent sparks and the blade efficiently creating tinder. The knife felt like a true survival tool rather than a compromise. The sheath completes the package with durable, practical design and secure carry. So, is the Condor Bushcraft Basic worth buying under $100? Without question. It offers the best overall balance for bushcraft, survival, and outdoor use, making it the clear number one pick on this list. Condor proves once again that you do not need to spend a fortune to get a reliable bushcraft knife. Every knife on this list earns its place through real outdoor performance. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit like, subscribe for more real-world gear reviews, and comment below. Which Condor knife would you trust in the wild?